How's it going? Am I in first? All right. Woo. I thought so. Now I can take a break. All right, so that guy confirmed it. I'm doing pretty well. He says I'm in first place. I don't know where I passed everybody up, but I must have done it so fast that they were just a blur. I bet they heard me coming and just all pulled over and got in the bushes to hide. They didn't want me to look upon them with my gaze. The shame that they would have to feel if they were to make eye contact with me.
Finally, in Arizona, race season is back, and it's time to get the old bike ready. Honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, it's been so long since I made a video. And included in that, it's also been so long since I've been riding the bike. I just haven't been on the bike. I haven't been riding. Tons of stuff going on. Some of it good, maybe. I don't know. I can't find the good right now, but a lot of it bad. A lot of it's been some pretty rough struggles for the last few months. But you know, we're back for at least this video, and I'll make as many as I can. This has got to be something that I enjoy doing, because trust me, YouTube doesn't pay. Like, you don't make any good money doing this, and it is a lot of work. I do enjoy doing it most of the time, but lately it's been a little difficult to do this kind of stuff and to focus on this. I have some other, you know, more personal things going on that are a little tougher to deal with.
So Mrs. Rockstar has suddenly come to the realization, or maybe it's been brewing for a while, that life with Joe Rockstar isn't all it's cracked up to be. And so, well, things might not work out. Who knows? You know, they might. But anyways, I've been going through some pretty rough patches here, and I know everybody has their rough patches, so I don't want to bitch too much about it. But yeah, it's nice to be able to get away and get a ride in for the weekend. I mean, I'm not even considering it a race. It's just a ride, just to get out and ride somewhere, you know, different than the local area. So you know, what I do to prep for the race, that would be the smart thing, right? Like, I knew it was coming, so to get ready for the race, I have eaten a lot of Popeye's chicken sandwiches, McDonald's, and the like. So I have a really good strategy for tomorrow. It is to not die. I'm going to do my best to not die. I noticed some pictures on Facebook of the race course rattlesnakes. There are rattlesnakes apparently all over the place. So crashing and laying down next to a rattlesnake, or crashing next to a rattlesnake and waking him up and making him very upset would not be, or her. Sorry, I don't want to be sexist. Please don't cancel me. Him or her. If I crash next to one, I don't want it to bite me. And I'm not saying that all rattlesnakes are bad and that all rattlesnakes bite. Please don't cancel me. I'm just saying I don't want to crash into one and get bitten by one if one is so inclined to bite me if I crash next to it. Geez, it's really hard to avoid getting canceled nowadays. Maybe I just shouldn't say anything and we should just watch me ride the bike.
So I wanted this shot with the mask on so that we can look back on this video and remember what was going on during this time period. I'm not even going to be able to finish the race because I've got to get checked out of the hotel before the race is even over. So I'm going to try and do a couple laps and then head out and get checked out. I mean, and honestly, that's not even an excuse. I wouldn't probably be able to finish this even if I didn't have to go check out, but I'm so out of shape. It's gross. So anyways, time to go get ready.
All right, so we're getting lined up here, and looks like there's a pretty good turnout. You're gonna do me next, right?
Yeah.
You do me next?
Anything for Joe Rockstar.
All right, so the first row just went. Look at this dust cloud. They've been gone for a minute. Like, it's all the way down there. Oh my God. Well, this video is going to be probably not as interesting as it could be. You're just going to see a wall of dust the whole time and me riding really slow. But I'll try to keep you company with some narration or something. This is insanity. Oh my God. Are we going? Not sure where to go. There was this whole thing at the meeting about what the signs look like to tell us which way to go. I'm hoping at some point I get to see one of those. This is craziness. There's so many hazards in this place with no... I've been here many times before, and I'm telling you, this is not the place you want to ride where you can't look ahead. My best advice to people is always like stand up and look where you want the bike to go, not where you want to crash it. But here, there's not going to be a whole lot of looking ahead. So today, I am not going to be Joe Rockstar, just Joe Cool. Just chill out back here and just try not to get killed, like I said before. Make room for my boys. Sure the traction control's on. Use a little bit of advantage, just a little bit. It's not much. It doesn't really do that much, but it helps. I'm so out of shape. In fact, it takes me so long to get from the sitting position to the standing position. And I can't stay in the standing position as long as I normally can because, well, tired. Oh man, it's almost like entry into this race comes with a new set of rims. You don't get them for free, but you're definitely gonna need them when you're done with this. Sorry, man. Uh-oh. gotta get in there, man.
Huh?
You gotta get in there.
Yeah, I know.
Go, just find a spot. Don't wait with me, I'm taking it slow today. Get it! Carnage. Go, Beer's right there, there's your opening.
Right.
He's gonna be out of your way by the time you get there. Hit it!
Not happening.
Woo! Yeah. It's a tough hill. Looks like it's a tough hill, man.
Huh?
Is it tough? Did you go up this yesterday? Look at homeboy, he's just not giving up. He's gonna find an alternate line. That's what a good racer does.
Risky at best.
The fat racer like me just, I'm no Graham Jarvis, man. I ain't finding no alternate line. I'm just gonna wait for all this to clear out. I don't know what the problem is. Wasn't that bad. Where's... I can't find my brake lever. I think I must have broke it or bent it. You think I'd be well rested after sitting there for about 5 minutes? But I'm not. 3. That's that 90 degree stuff. I think somebody got those numbers backwards. 2. 3, 2. Oh, there's the 1-1. Caught up with the pack. Whoa! Watch out for that one! It's a doozy. That was almost bad. Okay, so how's it going my first time in a race since the COVID thing started and I gained all this weight? Well, not exactly the best. I'm exhausted already, and we just started, so there's that. But the good thing is I don't feel like I've lost anything as far as like the skill riding the bike goes. And I was really expecting to struggle on everything, but probably if not for being a little overweight and out of shape, I might be doing a little bit better. Well, that and the attitude, right? So you come into a race with an attitude that, well, I'm not competitive. I can't stay till the end and win it. So really, my thought process is like, just not to get in anybody's way and enjoy the ride as much as possible. And even if like that wasn't my thought process right now, with the way that I've trained up until today, which is absolutely zero Popeyes chicken sandwiches and McDonald's, even if I really wanted to rip it today, it's not going to happen. A lot of rocks. I am squeezing way too tightly on the handlebars, which has a lot to do with the fatigue. And so that might be like you can consider that a drop off in skill. I mean, really, it's just a lack of fundamentals. Not sticking to the fundamentals that are causing me that problem. And even though I'm thinking about it, so we can say it's a drop off of skills, because even though I'm thinking about it, I'm conscious of it, I can't loosen up my grip. I keep trying, but I get scared and I start grabbing on again. Even with my weight gain though, I gotta give it up to SP, man. Suspension is responding spectacularly to my goonish body and skill level. All right, so it sounds like there's somebody behind me who needs to get by. You got it. Whew. Now it wouldn't be right for me to, all of a sudden he's on my butt and I start trying to haul ass. That's the wrong way to think about it. He caught up with me. I passed him a while back, I think. Then he passed me. Then he caught up with me. He earned that pass. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna hold him up. I should fight him every step of the way. It's a hare scramble. So that's part of the game, I guess. Figuring out how you're gonna pass people who won't move for a hare scramble. But if it was an enduro and we're just racing the clock, not each other, you definitely should move aside for people. And I'm just going to do it because, like I said, I'm not here trying to finish the race. I'm not here trying to compete. And it would be completely unfair for me to ruin somebody else's chances just to be stubborn. Looks like some bike trouble for one of the A riders. If I had some tools, I'd actually stop today, but I really couldn't help it. Whoa! Should listen to my own advice. Stay standing. Just don't have the energy. Squeezing with the legs. All of this is easy when you're standing up. Just shift your weight back when you get over the rocks so your front end's light. And then come back up to the front for your turns. Places where you need the traction on that front wheel. And then obviously as soon as you're done, get back on your feet. And some of these turns, you can do standing up probably just as good as you can do it sitting down if you practice. For me, it's all about the fitness. Fitness is bad, everything else suffers. It's got to be number one. So although my technique may be better, I know more, I'm a better rider than Joe Rockstar 2016, I'm probably going to have the same results, you know, same type of results. And that's a shame because 2017-16 Joe Rockstar he was in good shape. If he just knew how to ride a bike, he might have done so much better and made much more interesting videos for you guys. Yeah, but I've made no adjustments to this suspension before this race, other than fixing the Schrader valve assembly for the forks and then putting the right amount of air in. Other than nothing else. And I haven't had them serviced in over a year, so not bad. Not bad at all, considering the rockiness of this course and my extreme weight gain. I keep feeling like there's somebody behind me, but I'm pretty sure that would be impossible because I think I'm in last place. And it would be, I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't do it, but it'd be a real stretch for one of the A's to be catching up with me yet. Or double A's. Can look ahead, obviously you can go a little faster, but this place is still sketchy because you never know when you're going to come around the corner and run into a rock field or just a big ass boulder in a, you know, the inside or the outside of the turn that you couldn't see when you're going into it. And that's like that's just some of the fear when I'm getting on it. on unfamiliar territory. Oh, that was a little bit of a G out that I didn't hit properly. Caused me some problems there. All right. Some of these little hills are tricky with all the rocks, man. This even right here, this little off-camber thing. I mean, it's small and nothing major, but just enough to get me thinking about it. One other thing you'll learn riding rocks really quick is that most people know what they don't want their front wheel to go over, but they don't consider the back wheel, which is just as important, especially if you're sitting down. Sitting down, your setup's not tuned. You're sitting down, your setup's not tuned for your weight. You can easily get bumped off the back seat if the back wheel hits a really hard square edge and you're going fast enough. And that's just going to catapult you to stardom. Especially if you're filming or somebody else is. I can feel every one of these rocks in my rims. So since I switched to the mooses, it's obviously like low maintenance, right? I don't have to check the air. I don't have to worry about a flat. But I'm telling you right now, these ones that I've got, the soft ones, and maybe it's with a combination between the moose and the tire that I have, they are too soft. Hey, how's it going? They're too soft, it's too rough on the rims. And I've already dinged them up pretty good in just the very short time that I've had them. It's going to be interesting to see the aftermath from this race. Okay, so we got a little bit of a straightaway, and it's, whoop, back wheel hit something it didn't like, got a little swirly there. I definitely need to get out and ride some more though, because the speed is making me really nervous. And it shouldn't, it's not that fast. So I definitely need to get acclimatized to going faster on rough terrain. And then because of the death grip, I held through that section and tried to go fast. Now my arms are just exhausted. So while I might complete a section pretty well and fast, just that simple act of holding on too tight is going to give me a net gain of like 0. Because yeah, you went through that section fast, but you wore yourself out so that the next 2 miles you're barely able to hang on to your handlebars as you're just fighting to stay on the bike. And the one thing I gotta say about my competitors in this is that I am not alone. I bet half these guys are better in the same boat as I am. Physically, maybe with personal issues going on, or problems with work, whatever the case may be. And they're out here and they're gonna do it, you know? They wouldn't even consider anything less than giving it their all. So I salute those guys. I tip my helmet to them. I just don't have it in me today. I should say this year. I don't have it in me this year. How's it going? Am I in first? All right. Woo. I thought so. Now I can take a break. All right. So that guy confirmed it. I'm doing pretty well. He says I'm in first place. I don't know where I passed everybody up, but I must have done it so fast that they were just a blur. I bet they heard me coming and just all pulled over and got in the bushes to hide. They didn't want me to look upon them with my gaze. The shame that they would have to feel if they were to make eye contact with me. I wish my arms weren't so tired right now because this is nice and flowy, but they wore me out in the start. So I got nothing left for this. You know what would be cool is to be able to stream a race. I think that'd be pretty gnarly. It'd be even better if I could get like the chat. Well, that would probably be a bad idea. Superimposed on my goggles, so I can see what people are saying. Like, go faster, you fat boy. Oh. Or I could poll the audience and say like, hey, should I do this or should I do that? But if you follow my channel long enough, I'm pretty stubborn and I don't follow everybody's advice all the time, or anybody's advice any of the time. Some people, it doesn't matter who it is. If it sounds like good advice to me, I'll follow it. But, and in general, it's usually good advice. Let's get out of this guy's way. Woo! All right, so now I'm getting lapped by the double A's. And I haven't even finished my first lap. Definitely not Joe Rockstar today. Just a dude named Joe. Oh shit. Ouch. Pulled a muscle in my leg doing that. And I gotta pee. Woo! Yeah! Just trying to get out of the way and I f***ed up. Now, I was enjoying a very dust-free existence for a while there. Man, I could swear there's somebody behind me. I feel like there's somebody right on my butt. Whew. Washed out the front end and almost went down. Alright, so 2017 Joe would ain't shit right there. So yeah, screw that skinny boy. So I guess now I'm in like third. All right. So you know I'm not talking for a while because I am tired. I am over it. Definitely it's fun. Track's fun, everything. I'm just out of shape. Can't do it. Wait, that's not right. I shouldn't say I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be so damn freaking tired and exhausted. I just wanted to have a good ride. Know that I can still ride. Also that the bike can still go. I mean, this is really the first test it's been on since I took it all the way apart. Did an overhaul on it. And so far, with the exception of stalling once, it's doing really well. Flying colors. And this is really like, this is where it really becomes obvious the fitness problem, because the course has not gotten any harder. But I am riding much slower. And that's because as you get tired, man, my reaction times are slowed. I can't trust myself to get my body in the right position for obstacles that kind of come up fast. Now maybe there are some techniques that I still have to learn. I shouldn't say maybe. For sure there's some techniques that I still have to learn and get better at, and I bet you that those, getting good at those will make it a little less tiring, which in turn helps. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's a circle, you know. Obviously, everything relates to the other. Okay, gotta get out of this guy's way. Find a spot. Right here looks good. Oh shit! Thought he was right behind me. Yeah, it's a circle. So, good technique will help you conserve energy, make it easier, so you're not spending so much energy like I was talking about earlier, gripping the bars too tight. Little jump there, that was kind of cool. Timeout. I've never done tires before. I guess we're gonna find out if I can do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that again. That should be something that I have done before, or practice. All right, there's my lap. I'm done. Woo! Oh, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm done. Yeah. All right, that was fun. I got time for another lap, but yeah, I don't think the next one would be as fun. So, whew, got a lot of work to do if I want to be competitive in 2021, obviously. So, these last 2 races of the season, they're like a good slap across the face to wake the hell up.